I think the way this final suited and what we've seen so far as well is that Giulio Ciccone, very fast finisher, got a good kick on him. You can imagine him right near the pointy end of things when we get these pictures and coming around the corner.
2.5 kilometers to go. It sounds as though Bahrain victorious for the team working hard. Don't count out the likes of Tiberi, of course. He's been preparing for this Giro D'Italia and an opportunity to try and get up towards the podium. White jersey last year. He's got Caruso alongside him. Another rider who doesn't quite know whether it's going to be his final year or not. Wants to finish on a high note.
2K to go.
7 seconds.
It sounds as though he's caught. It sounds as though he's caught. Now we're getting the images. Riders ready to try and pounce behind. So just under 2 kilometers to go, and the group is back together. Mattia Bais caught. That would have been a lovely story, wouldn't it? So close to home, the man from Rovereto. But as the outriders and motorbikes start to arrive, they're not far from the finish now. The conclusion to a stage I'm afraid we haven't been able to see enough of is upon us. Just over 1.5 kilometers to go on the opening day of the Tour of the Alps. Just over 1 kilometer to go on the opening stage of the Tour of the Alps. They started in San Lorenzo d'Orsino, and that is where they will finish. It's been a trip around famous ski resorts, biathlon arenas, up mighty mountains, a big descent from Campo Carlo Magno through Madonna Campiglio with all of its history, up Passo d'Urone, down the other side, and now rising up the valley yet again to the finish town. Riders are out there on the road. I'm afraid there's been so much picture breakup due to the conditions today from the host broadcasters that we haven't been able to see enough. But here we go. Geoghegan Hart at the front working hard.
It's a large group as well, Rob. A lot of riders come back into the mix here. Teo was the rider that we saw very briefly bringing Matthias Bais back, and he looked like he's carried on that effort, done so. Little flick of the elbow.
Keep your eyes on Stork as well. Winner in Mallorca at the start of the year. He sits there in the black behind. Then Marchi and Double there too. That's the 200 meters to go sign. We're approaching the final kilometers, and the final kilometer, I should say, and the riders will pass through there. There we go, Flamme Rouge. That's the size of the group.
It's a big group as well, and this road is still dragging up. This is a long, hard road. We've got an attack on the right-hand side from a Red Bull rider, followed by what looks to be a Tudor rider, EF rider going with that as well.
Imagine that the Tudor rider would be Stock. In fact, it looks like somebody from Decathlon who's gone.
Yeah.
It was Gal. That was Stork in the black jersey who followed. Ciccone not too far behind. Cepeda had a go yet again, a reminder that he was on the attack over the top. Once again, on behalf of the host broadcasters, we do apologise for the obvious poor quality of these pictures, or lack of them. Now then, we've got Cepeda being chased now by Sixas. There's Ciccone third wheel, Romain Bardet there as well. That will be a lovely story too, in what is his last appearance at a race he won in 2022. Jai Hindley at that 2022 Giro d'Italia victorious as well. He's there in the Red Bull Bora Hansgrohe jersey. Another look around as the latest move is brought back. Max Poole is hanging around there as well for Picnic Postinel. They are desperate for a big result here. And here they go. It does look like it's Poole. It's Poole coming around the corner here for Picnic Postinel. A couple of riders on the wheel, among them Ciccone on the right. As we look at it, he goes. Gal's there as well, as is Sixas. But it's Ciccone who hits the front right now. Giulio Ciccone looking around. He's able to sit up, and in the typical celebration, throws away the glasses. It's Giulio Ciccone winning on the opening day of the Tour of the Alps. Decathlon with second and third there with Gal and Sexas. A late move from Max Poole that almost shocked and surprised everybody. But it was Giulio Ciccone who was able to take home the win, proving that he is in fine form, Adam Blythe, ahead of the upcoming Giro d'Italia.